Hey everyone, it's Carrie over at DoubleClick. Welcome back to my craft room. Today I am doing some major organizing in my craft room. Today I am tackling all of my beads. I haven't really started buying beads until probably the last year or so. This collection has grown quite a bit in a very short amount of time. I was storing all of my beads in my vintage file cabinet. And that worked out because I wasn't really using them that often. I was really just kind of collecting them and using the beads in embellishment boxes. However, recently I have learned how to make dangles and I have purchased some tools to help me do some wire wrapping. And I decided that if this was something that I wanted to continue doing, my beads needed to be in better order. I have been using these shallow organizing bins that I pick up from Walmart. Out here, if I purchase them online, they're like $6.47. And if I buy them in the store, they're $10.47. So I usually place an online order and pick up 2 or 3 at a time. They are really shallow and they stack perfectly in my IKEA unit. I am wearing my GoPro camera to film this, so I apologize in advance if it's a little wobbly. I am doing my best to learn how to use some of the camera equipment that I currently have. Here I am looking through some of the beads and seeing what I have duplicates of. I'm trying not to have duplicate beads inside the organizers. So I'm just checking them and seeing what is duplicated and trying to keep them in, I don't want to say order, but I'm trying to keep like beads with like beads. Temu has lots of great sales where some of these beads go on clearance for under 30 cents and you get 50 beads. I always try to purchase at least 2 packs of those, and I use one usually when I make embellishment boxes and the other one I keep in one of these bins. I really love how organized my bins are right now. I have been using my beads not only in my Happy Mail swaps, but also in some of my card making projects, as well as making dangles for my baby albums. The beads that I am going through right now are all the miscellaneous ones that have been floating around in my cabinet, and I have added them all to this one bin so that I could do some easy sorting. I did decide to keep all of my alpha beads in the file cabinet. They are kept in the original baggies, and when I'm using them, I just dump them out on a little tray. I think it's going to be too hard to pull the alphas out of these little tiny organizing spots. So for now, that's how I plan on keeping them. I did also pull out very specific themed beads that I did have. If any of my beads were fruit or say Disney, I did take them out and put them with those themed bins. That way, if I am creating, say, a fruit themed project, I'm more likely to remember that I have them instead of having to look through all of my beads. Right here, I am pulling out the bows. I do have an entire drawer that is for bows, and I always am looking through that drawer, so I decided to pull out any of the beads that were bows and adding it to that drawer.
Okay, now let's go back over here and see what else is in here. Okay, pins. These are charms. I could probably put them like somewhere else.
I did decide to keep a lot of the supplies that are bead related in this little cabinet, a lot of the smaller beads, all of the pins and tools and wire are staying in here as well. This is my dedicated bead cabinet and it has worked out really well, so I do plan on keeping it the same. Right now I'm just kind of looking through it and seeing if there's anything else that I could take out. I do have a couple of those old bead sets that have miscellaneous type of beads. I decided to keep them in the original containers just because I do know that they are in there. These are some really old school style beads that I hauled from a Goodwill quite a while back. They are very unique and they are large beads. I do randomly go through there when I am working with something very specific, so they are also going to stay where they are. These are more of the current style beads with lots of colors and unique shapes and, you know, all the good things that we all want to just hoard and have forever. I love looking at these bins. They are so colorful and really get my creative mojo going. I wish I could put these beads on all of my projects. I am still learning how to make dangles and use the beads the right way, and I know that that's going to take a lot of practice. Right now I don't have a lot of time committed to that, but from what I have been working with them, I've really been enjoying them. Let me know in the comments down below how you store your beads. Do you have certain organizers? Do you keep them in the baggies? Do you have a ton of duplicates? And how you like to use your beads. Do you like to make dangles or just kind of hoard them like I do? And also, do you have more of a recent collection because of the great sales at Temu? I've also picked up quite a few of my beads at Hobby Lobby during the clearance, but I would probably say a good 80% of them have come from Temu. Let me know down below your bead situation. I would love to know how you store them, what kind of collection you have, and please let me know if you have a video on your channel about your beads. I would definitely would love to come by and check it out and see how your bead situation is. I have been working really hard on getting my craft room organized, and I will have several more organizing videos coming out. This way I am able to know what is in my stash and reminds me of what I have and helps me to fit more of my supplies in my room instead of in my bedroom. I would just like to thank everyone so much for coming by and supporting my channel. Sometimes I miss people that come by. If that's the case, please leave me a comment and I will definitely stop by your channel and check out your videos. I appreciate everyone's support so much in my small dewdrop business. I have many colors available that are listed on my Etsy shop, and you can also direct message me for purchase. I always want to say thank you guys so much for spending time with me in my craft room. I love being in my craft room so much. Sometimes when my husband is at work and I am home alone, I will make sure to wake up super early and I will spend the entire day in my room crafting and organizing and moving my supplies all around. I enjoy it so very much. I have been trying to keep up on entering challenges. I love doing that so much. And I would just like to thank you guys so much for all of your support and for hanging out with me in my craft room. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and have a great day. Bye, guys.